So I'm the head of the Computational Ecology and Environmental Science group here at Microsoft Research. We try to build predictive models of important environmental phenomena at global scales, whether we're thinking about the terrestrial carbon cycle, global food production, biodiversity, land use change, all these different aspects of the world that we need to look at in order to make the best joined up decision about how we're going to look after this planet on which we all depend.
So then how can governments use the models that you're developing?
If because of climate change agricultural yields might decline, we can identify that before it happens, but then also perhaps realise the different varieties or indeed different crops that you might want to grow to actually prevent that. So we can both identify problems and propose solutions within the model. That relies though on the models being quite reliable and the predictions being good. If they're not yet, then the role of governments especially is to look at, because looking at the models we can identify where that uncertainty comes from, the current limitations of our knowledge, and then that means that governments can prioritise research and data gathering in order that the models can actually get better.
Or do you think that this model will help change the mindset completely, that maybe the action isn't really to, or for countries, governments to offset their eco-guilt? Maybe it can broaden or introduce a new way of thinking about the environment completely?
Building these models, describing them to people, making the models work with each other and looking at their interactions and trade-offs and so on, could potentially provide the world with quite a different picture about the global environment, which would then lead to quite different ways of thinking about the environment and quite different forms of solutions.